Hey besties, beautiful risings, y'all. What's poppin', what's good? For those of you who don't know, I used to do card readings occasionally, and so I'm like, let me not hide my gifts, all right, and let's tap in and get a pull and see what spirit wants us to know today. So I'm gonna cleanse the cards. I'm gonna cleanse the energy. I love this. It smells so good. I can't remember what I can't remember what I was gonna say flavor. I can't remember what the Blue Jays is over there acting up. Yeah, we never out elements. Thank you to the fire. Okay, because I'm multifaceted, multi-talented. I'll make me share up my lights. Let me share my lights. Alright, let's get it poppin'. This message resonates with you guys, so let's see what spirit has to say. And thank you for you guys who, like I said, when we step into our power, when you step into your power, it inspires others. Okay, so when you continue to be courageous and confident in yourself, then it inspires those around you who you may not even know to do the same. And like when you're being prompted to do something, you want to do it because you don't know why you're being intuitively guided to do something at that time, right? So understand that when you step up, when you lead, when you follow those intuitive promptings, there are transformations that happen within people, okay, who tap in and connect with you. Whether they let you know it or not, there are transformations that are happening, okay? It's like a chain reaction that happens, right? So if you're being guided to do something, do that, because you don't know what the chain reactions that are awaiting has to offer, okay? For not only you, but for those who tap in with you, all right? So I just wanted to say that, and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for y'all. All right, y'all, excuse my nails, y'all. Okay, so I'm using, this is one of my favorite decks. I'm using the, I like to do oracle pulls, okay? So I'm using the Starseed Oracle. This is it right here. I love it. I pulled a card for myself a couple of days ago and it was so on point. And I'm like, nah, I really gets busy with the cards. Like, you know, it's a gift. It's a gift. So I'm enhancing and strengthening these gifts at this time. All right, so I cleanse the cards, cleanse the energies, thank the spirits. All right, so spirit, what is the message for the collective at this time? Y'all, my nails are actually, like, some of them is broken and it's actually hurting, so I can't shuffle like how I want it. Oh no, let me see something. I like to do the fancy shuffle. Yeah, there's so many of the girlies that inspired me to pick back up my cards. Like, shout outs to Guyana Carib Woman, Arlene the Family Alchemist. Like, shout outs to y'all. And shout outs to the other girlies too. If you pull cards, it's really a gift. And these are tools that help us on our spiritual path, on our spiritual journey, right? So tap into your tools. Don't be afraid to use your tools. I say that. Don't be afraid to use your tools. So let's see what the message is that spirit has for the collective at this time. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we have water your garden. Water your garden, you guys. All right, so we have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. This card is on point because I literally took like 9 days off from social media to do my shadow work and to really rest and start to pour into myself. So this is Halloween. This is on point. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So for those of you who overwork, who always put others before you, you need to water your garden. This is what this card is saying. Nourish yourself, take care of yourself, body care, rest, tenderness. Be tender with yourself, be gentle with yourself, have compassion and grace for yourself as you are on your spiritual path, okay? So you could be called to take a spiritual bath at this time, to nourish yourself, you guys, okay? To take care of yourselves, to connect, to tap in. When we take spiritual baths, even connecting to the ocean, going into the ocean water, it helps to actually spiritually recharge you and to cleanse your energy. You can also communicate with water. Water is a powerful way to enhance your communication, to connect with your spirit team, to connect to your higher self, to receive information, healing, guidance, okay, and support. So water your garden. Nourishment, nourish your bodies, you guys. Nourish your bodies. You want to eat foods that are going to help to nourish you, that's going to help to support the repair, the healing process that your body naturally does, all right? And so eating foods that are high vibrational, eating high vibrational fruits and things like that, herbs, taking your herbs, drinking your herbs, all right? You can even do like I was gonna say a herbal bath. You could do a herbal bath. That's the Caribbean. You could do a herbal bath. Right, with herbs that you're being called to include in your bath. You can ask, what herb should I put inside of my bath, okay, to help support me at this time, and you can include that in your bath. Nourish yourselves. Make sure that when you're drinking water, you want to put some a pinch of pink Himalayan salt in the water, because this is going to help to hydrate you, to really hydrate you. It's also going to act as natural electrolytes to help the body to actually absorb the water and not cause the water to just literally just flush through your system. So when you add the pink salt to it, make sure it's a good quality. It's going to help to hydrate you, okay? Tenderness, again, be tender with yourselves. I always tell people, and I always have to remind myself about this, when someone comes to you for advice, or you're doing a consultation, or you're even giving a friend advice, right? You nourish them, like you are tender with them, right? Do that same thing to yourself. When you're going through something, be tender with yourself. Be graceful with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Be kind to yourself, okay? And rest is super important as spiritual beings, because that's another way that we recharge our spirits, is when we go into deep rest. There are different levels of sleep, different stages of sleep, and you want to get into deep sleep, okay? And so you want to get into the delta sleep. So when you get into delta sleep, this helps you to heal, all right? Helps to heal you at a deep level, cellular repair. And we also get messages. And so that is our alchemical symbol for fire, okay? So fire energy, masculine energy, and talking about masculine as external expression, okay? So water your garden, you guys. Water your garden. Now, those were all intuitive pulls just from looking at the card. You could be going through so many activations at this time. Like light there is around her, right? So many activations, so many DNA activations, so many spiritual gifts being activated at this time. People's gifts are coming online, and you have to literally integrate and rest, okay? So let's look at what it says in the book. All right, So water your garden. So I'm going to read this out to y'all, all right? So Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being. Cyclic. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel. To take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right on down. All right, your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day, or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover when you find yourself running on your reserves. There is enough time. Life will bend toward you when you do. And then it has like a little question, a question you can ask your soul, ask yourself, what is your body yearning for? You guys, when I say this is on point, I feel like this message is for me as well, because like I said, I literally took about 9 days off and was really being called to go within. I was doing my shadow work, eating my 3 meals, making sure that I take time to actually make my food and stuff like that. And putting my monkey mind to rest, that mind that tells you to keep going, keep creating, keep doing all of these things. And so what I was doing was, when I was actually getting creative ideas, I would write them down and then go back to them and write down my downloads and messages so that when I do come back on, I can share them. So this card resonates a lot. Like, we really have to pour into ourselves, take care of yourselves, nourish your body. You guys, your health is your true wealth. Your health is your true wealth. I'm gonna say that again. Your health is your true wealth. Coming from nursing, I've seen so many sicknesses, illnesses, and things like that I'm telling you guys, your health is your wealth. And if you're experiencing any sickness or dis-ease in the body, know that it happens spiritually first. And 9 out of 10 times, I want to say 10 out of 10 times, it's connected to something spiritual that is going on that you have to heal first, right? And we have so much support and tools, holistic, natural tools that we could tap into, like our herbs, our fruits, raw fruits and vegetables, eating healthier, doing alternative holistic therapies for healing and things like that. And so it's super, super important to put yourself first. Y'all know that I have been very big on self-love, because self-love is a major key. Self-love is a major key, you guys. And so I keep saying this, you have to love yourself. You have to put yourself first no matter what. You have to put yourself first, you guys. So I know this message was for me as well. And if this message is for you, let me know if this resonated with you. I want you guys to rest. I want you guys to relax, okay? Know that you are always divinely guided. You are always divinely protected. And know that once you put in the work, everything is going to flow to you with ease. Know that your provisions has to be met. Once you're doing your spiritual work, it has to be met. You're going to get food. All of these things are going to be taken care of to ensure that you are good, right? So a lot of times, like, this rat race mentality that society programs us has us just moving, constantly wanting to move, constantly wanting to do. And a lot of times Spirit is saying, even your body is saying, listen, pump brakes, let's take a break, let's recharge, let's rejuvenate, let's rest, let's reconnect. And like, is super important, because your body is always going to scream at you, you guys. They call these symptoms in the medical field symptoms. Your body is literally always going to scream at you, right? And the screams will get louder and louder and louder. And if you don't do it the easy way, then it's going to be the hard way. So we want to do things the easy way, all right? Do it the easier way. Listen to your body. Trust what you're feeling in your body, all right? Trust what your body is telling you, okay? And you can even communicate with your body. Ask it, what does it need? And you may have a craving, like, oh, I want to go eat this, or oh, I want to have this, or I think this would be good, or I feel like I need to change my diet. That's your body speaking to you. That's your spirit speaking to you, okay, you guys? So I want you guys to start trusting those feelings. Like, this card is so loud for me right now. And also, if you have an actual garden, water your garden too, y'all. I was really terrible at watering my garden, and I started to water my garden. I had saw something that said, like, your garden is a reflection of you. And I was like, and at that time my garden was parched, the leaves was dead, flowers was dead. I was like, oh, no. So then I realized once I started taking care of myself, I naturally go to my garden to water it. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. But I hope that this helps. And I want you guys, again, to pour into yourself. Put yourself first. Take care of you. Love on you first. You come first. You come first. All right? You come first, you guys. You come first. Right? This is a very powerful message. Take your spiritual baths. Take your goddess baths. Relax. Love on yourself. Massage up yourself. Massage up your body. All right? Massage yourself. Rub your feet. If you have somebody that can rub your feet, ask them to rub your feet. Relax. All right? Know that all is well. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing. All right? Understand that nothing is a coincidence, and all is well. Okay, you have to be well rested. All right, so when you're ready to move, when spirit tells you to move, you have the energy to do so. All right, so I hope this message resonated with you guys. I hope y'all was able to get something from this, and I'll be doing more of these. And I'm gonna go sit my ass down, and I'm gonna go rest. Okay, I'm gonna go rest and pour into myself. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. And you guys, look at the animal spirit to solidify the message. That is an iguana right there, you guys. Iguana, spirit animal messages. What do iguanas be doing? They be chilling, resting in the sun, laying around. It says water your garden.